Everybody, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Boost, what's going on, man? Alright, so we've got round 2 of Plat. Round 1 went pretty well. If we can replicate that in the slightest, we will be in a great spot going into the weekend. And then we've got college football up after that. Unfortunately, got knocked out of the college football playoffs in double overtime. I definitely made too many mistakes during that game, but I also just need to figure out how to better stop the opponent. So we'll continue working at that. I have some ideas for things I want to do. We're also gonna be able to do our like postseason stuff. So hopefully we can get through the postseason. Not postseason like playoffs, but like draft time, trainings, all of those sorts of things. I don't know how long that's going to take, but hopefully we can get through that stuff and get into a game. But it's going to be a lot of recruiting, I feel like, tonight. Yeah, if we can keep the ball striking up, yeah, that takes a lot of the pressure off of our putting. Also, not gonna lie, I had a pretty good range session today. Learning quite a bit. Learning quite a bit about my golf swing. So still more to work on, but yeah, was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, so I was doing some pause drill work. But I don't think it was solely the pause drill. I think it was doing the pause drill and like really from there really slowing down and just trying to make a little bit better contact, be a little bit looser with things. And I think it just kind of made me realize like just how fast I was working from the top, because my irons, I hit probably more consistently, maybe a touch further at times on certain clubs. Other clubs, like I was still just kind of okay on distance, but I hit my driver further. So that was pleasant. Because I would say that I normally, like normal carry for me, or like normal driver shot, is some sort of cut or somewhat like bigger slice, and in the like 215-ish ballpark. Like if I hit it better, then maybe into the 220 kind of range. This was like not much effort, 230. Now what I need to do then is just like figure out how to speed that up and how to get more, at delivery on all of the clubs to extend it. But I was like, okay, what I thought was slow in transition like was still wrong. Hey, what's going on, Doctor? Slowing down helps you release your hands. Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think I rush everything and then I get to here and like my hands just don't have the time to square up. But I think it also, the speed that I was going would also throw my shoulders out too much, because I had noticed like even when I would, all of a sudden I'm cutting down across the ball out to in. So I'll have to talk with my instructor and kind of let him know, like, hey, I messed around with this and it like seemed to work. Like, how can I go from here to get it actually faster? But I think for the time being, I'm gonna like maybe play with the pause at the top of my swing, because the consistency was so much better. I wasn't chunking things as much, the dispersion was a lot tighter, the driver was tighter and further. And then it's, okay, now how do I build up from this speed, right? It's like, okay, this is slow, now how do I get it to where I am efficient and quick through where I need to be efficient and quick to get all that extra distance. You're here, you are here. Always good to see you here. Alright, that's what we like to see. See some real proximity? What's going on, sweet? Well, here, I'll give you the stats from yesterday. Hopefully we can play pretty similarly, because yesterday's stats were real nice. Start your lesson next week, Van? Nice. Yeah, I have another lesson next week too. You like that proximity? Huh? You like that proximity for the round? Pretty nice. Pretty good. Alright, so we're getting for moderate fast. So let's find some fast greens to practice on. From X Defiant, having a good time? Trying to remember. I wish I should have written down like what my best ever proximity round was, because I don't remember if it was on Plat or if it was on True Sim. I definitely have had some like sub 15 proximity rounds before, but I can't remember how much lower than that I've gone. This is slower, right? Oh no, this is faster. All right, so we'll play Elite. Elite is almost at the same speed as Plat. The Energy Drink Classic. Back tees, high winds, firm, fast. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got today. $51 feet down. This should be pretty easy. Just big carry here. $102. Watch it peel over. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 123 in. A little bit of wind at the back. What, like 11, but it's only gonna play like 115. Just trying to get a good visualization on this if I can. Okay, a little bit further than I was playing for, but I also, like, I did the last second adjustment of like, well, we're on an uphill, but I think you just end up canceling the uphill out. We're gonna have to try real hard to make these putts. $191. So if we go 5-iron, it's gonna be close to landing. You can kind of go straight at it. I'll go a little bit here and a little bit lofted. That's a little too fast. Friendly kick though. Alright, so good thing, like, we had a good read on that. Had it far enough to the right that that fast didn't absolutely destroy us. Alright, we'll hit a little stinger. It's kind of one of those, like, you don't have to hit a stinger. Like, you could definitely lay this back a bit. But now by us running this all the way out here, that's about pixel perfect. Now we get a little wedge in, which I would say is pretty ideal here. Hey, what's going on, Casey? Oh, that wind did take it. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I always get tripped up, like the pitch side winds. Pitch side winds I have a hard time getting a good feel for. Feel like yeah, I guess because of the distance we can just hit this, like, because you're still gonna have 8-iron in, maybe even 9. Yeah, 9-iron. You got 161, 160 wind in here. Cut this through a little bit. So you got a par 5, but not a lot to work with. It actually looks like we want to go more up this left-hand side, because going up this left-hand side is going to give us a better attack angle. I probably could have played backspin on it to get a little further down. Alright. Tailwind, dead, straight, which is a tenor. Probably land right in this upslope. But I don't think you want to go up a club. Alright, so we'll try and hit this, like, maybe a 102 if we can. 101, 102. Oh, that ends up being too much. Dang. Alright, I thought 101, 102 would still land into that slope, but we actually end up flying over it. That's okay. Uphill. Ah, man. Good shot, just a little bit left. Alright, but we keep the birdie train rolling. I guess there I just have to determine that being out the back is worse than being short. Because at least short I could have a putt, so. But, you know, hindsight is always going to be 2020. Achievement fan, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hit that fast. It's into the wind though, so not gonna be too bad. Apparently I didn't play the wind enough. Okay, this is bombs away, right down center fairway. Because with the tailwind and everything, like, we're gonna get nice carry out of it. Yeah, like 345 yards, roll it out to 380. Now we're left a little bit on the in-betweener, because you're gonna land it back here, take the bounce, somewhere back here, and then a little bit of roll. It's on a downhill lie. I'm just gonna give it a touch more. I think this is actually gonna do some going on its own. It's gonna kick to the left, but it's gonna do some nice feeding. Okay, I guess that I have to make sure I put more power on, because that, like, dribbled up the hill, which basically ends up putting more back into it, or, like, more break into it because it's slower. Now we have a drivable par 4. Downhill, downwind, this might just, like, bounce and run a little bit. I hit that fast. I'm okay with the bunker. I'm also okay with that because it's light rough. I don't know, I was trying to get a little bit cute with it. It's like, this is a weird shot. Because it sits so much on a slope, it's like so hard to know how much it's gonna come out, but also how much is it gonna want to release after the fact. Alright, strong start. I mean, I assume Elite, I mean, it feels like Kinetic was kind of similar too. Like, they're all on these easier weeks before we get to the playoff. 204. A little bit of shaping to try and work it here. I didn't hit it well. It's a little slow. I don't think it has enough bite though, because I landed it where I wanted to. Oh no, I had the right bite, because that's almost pin high. That is almost pin high, just, yeah, left the slow out to the right. So on a putt like this up the hill, it's going to take a lot of the momentum going through it. Almost. Hey, thank you for the luck, Deuce. Appreciate it. Man, I did that boss rush, that movie boss rush red zone. 7 freaking phases to it. What a slog. I don't even want to think about doing the movie bosses one. I'll save that for later. Oh, I hit it way fast. That was the worst tempo that we've had. I haven't lost it since the ticket summit. Yeah, I get you. I get you, man. That, not so nice. I feel you on that. Yeah, it's like, I'm just looking, for me, I'm looking at the countdown on the days, and I know it's for single stones, but, you know, whatever incentivizes me to do it, I guess. I don't know, in my head, because it was on the old Movie Heroes, I was like, oh, that'll be not that bad. Even though it was 7 stages, like, or 7 phases, I didn't think much of it. And then I was doing it last night, like, late, and I was like, I gotta get to bed, and then I died, and I was like, great. And then I was doing it like while I was eating lunch, and then when I was getting started back up for work in the afternoon, and it just like took 49 minutes. Like obviously I wasn't like fully dedicated to it, but I can't sit here and act like there wasn't a good bit of focus that went into it. Okay. I knew the fast probably was going to take us a bit far there. Okay, I was caught a little bit between ideologies there. I aimed a little further out and hit it a little bit harder. End up missing it high because of it. Alright, you got like a 9, 10 headwind, high winds. It's somewhere in here with the high winds, so you take the 5-iron and you de-loft it. Thought I'd cut it a little bit more. I guess like your only other option though is to go 4-iron and loft it. Double breakers up the hill. I struggle. Alright, on a little bit of a par train here. We got a par 5, so maybe we can break the streak a little bit. Oh, that's going baby fast towards the bunker. Okay, luck out. So now, still kind of in between here. To be in like that 230-ish kind of area. But you know what? If it hits that downslope, I don't know that we want that. Let's go full backspin. Hey, what's up, Justin? More welding today? Oh, that's pretty nice. I knew the rollout was gonna be the issue. Need to land like just a touch shorter. Getting closer. Another day of sticking metal to other metal. So metal. You gotta listen to metal music while you're doing it, right? 'Tis the only way. That's not a good spot. That's gonna be in the rough. On the mound. 176, 168, a little bit of... Well, yeah, this is actually going to be quite nice. I was expecting the wind to do just a bit more there. Okay, it rolls through and doesn't go off, so that's nice. Instructors were blasting some Pantera, just getting y'all in the mood. Yeah, it's gonna be problematic if we have to be fighting that though. Yesterday we did so well because we were in a pretty good spot there with our putting. Slow. Okay, a little bit concerning to be that slow and be only a little bit off to the right. Alright, let's see here. No, man. Been a great time so far. Glad to hear it. Awesome. What's going on, senor? I know you're not talking to me, but thanks. Feels good, man. You know, it's nice when other people think I'm cool besides my son. Although we'll see how long that lasts. He's still at the impressionable age. Helps me feel better, you know, it's the small things in life, senor. We take what we can get. Alright, little driver off the deck. Overhit it. Did not want that 102. Oh man, such great touch. Even old enough to think I'm cool? Yeah, he is. All right. Oh, that slow hurts. Oh, that slow hurts so bad. Let you know real quick. Next. Wow, that really went left then. Holy cow. Yikes. Well, this was definitely the tale of two nines. We scored so well on the front nine, and this back nine has been pretty lackluster. pretty dang lackluster. The fast. Nephew's around the same age. He'll be 2 in December. Whenever he's not feeling it, it's just like later. Yeah, he's at the age where like I can do things that it's like won't let my wife do it, but like I can do it with him. You know, he likes to give me hugs. He doesn't. It's also like a bit of because of like she's with him all day and I'm just in and out. So like, you know, he's looking for me or anything like that. That's how I know I'm cool. Now I know it's a shootout week, but we are coming off one of our best rounds probably of the entire game, especially in competition. 18 under in round 1, and we are going back tees here for round 2. Medium winds out of Northwest, so fairly tame in that regard. Fairways are firm, greens are moderate, so pretty receptive, but the greens do speed up a little bit, which is, if we don't plant the ball close, sure to give me trouble. Putting not my strongest suit, but we're gonna give it a whirl, try and see if we can get anywhere close to that 18 under again. Got him studying Shakespeare yet? No. No, but the kid loves books. Book is probably one of his favorite words, and he'll sometimes just sit with the book and thumb through it. Okay, so we get a little bit of a headwind here. I'm gonna give it full backspin and I'm gonna try and overpower it just so we can try and get rolling down the hill a little bit. Alright, only 102, but hopefully that's enough to get a little bit of extra distance here. It's gonna make it pretty tough to get there in 2 if we don't get a decent roll. Alright, 350 yards. Leaves us 261. Man, that is so far to go. That is so far to go. Now, this hot, I think the 3-wood's actually gonna go long. 3 hybrid is gonna take us around that like 250-ish kind of spot, and then this wind would work us back down here. We get a big kick down and to the right. So I think if we're gonna do this, we're gonna have to go with the longer club. 274, 270, 267 wind. I hit that too fast. That's not good. That's gonna take a really nasty kick to the right. Okay, it's just a collection area down here though. Not anything strong enough to get towards the water. Now we get something a little bit on the uphill. This is gonna feed fairly left. We'll take eagle on the first hole 2 rounds in a row. There we go. All right, bombs away. Because, I mean, with this, it's just get it as far down as we possibly can. I know we're hitting into an uphill, but I still think that that backspin carry is pretty good into a lighter headwind. I've got some distance to cover. 164 if we take the 8-iron. This with the wind, I think you just give it a little bit of backspin. Actually, hold on here. 164, let's call it 162 and like... Should land short. Give it just a touch of backspin. It'll naturally have a good bit already. This will kick left. Okay, I did think we were gonna end up a little bit more to the left. I didn't think we were bringing the downhill so strongly into play. So we've got a little bit of work cut out for us. It's downhill just an inch, which means I think we can play it probably pretty aggressively still. There we go. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Alright, longer tee shot into this par 3 here. Looks like our landing zone is somewhere in this with a good amount of spin to kind of kick it left and release it. Because you basically don't want to land it towards the left. Have to play a little bit more out to the right here. Yo, what's going on, tribe? Good evening, good evening. Let's call it like 8. So if we're gonna lose like 8-ish yards here, 201, 193. It's gonna put us a few yards short. 5 iron. I think we give it just a touch of backspin. Let it miss to the right. Maybe fast, so we're a little bit left and long of where we were gonna land. But this is the safe play. We have to play away from the big slope. This is all about being on the correct tier. Alright, and so with this, I think you can... Maybe you're not like aggressive, but you're still in a pretty good... Still in a pretty good spot. Oh man, whenever they start going towards the low side, I'm like immediately like, yeah, that's not going in, right? So it's always a shock when it does drop. Landing this down in here, firm fairways, I feel like you could put yourself in a weird spot, but then otherwise I'm playing a pretty long shot in. So we're gonna end up just going for this bowl. See where see where things fall. I think I'd rather the uphill pitch shot from the valley than putting myself with a fuller club there. I don't know. I don't know if this is the right play. It's definitely going to be a tight ask, like 80 uphill in, with the wind and everything. We're gonna have to get some good guesstimations going. Right now, I think we're a few yards short, so I'm gonna give this a little bit on the D-loft. All right, tempo check hit. Yeah, played the D-loft out of safety there. Little bit of rollback. That'll work out. I just think you have to go long. Don't really want to be flirting with that front edge all that much. Okay, and so this is one that turns a little bit. There you go. There you go, hot start. That's a hot start. Okay, so last time we ended up pulling this one out to the left a bit. This time we hit our tempo, get it cutting back a little bit more to the right, and I think this kicks right from here just a touch. So hopefully we will have a look into the green and into tight squeeze. Yeah, this is interesting because if you just go straight at it, play backspin and stuff, like you land and 3-wood's gonna kick through and go up that hill. So I'm wondering, do you play the 3-wood in a way, if you play it over here, is it gonna take that ridge over? That's kind of what I'm going for. Not quite left enough. I need to play a little bit of backspin for the carry there. Okay, so now we've got to take the like short chipper and let it run out. Now we have to take the short chipper and let it run out. I'm like here, it's gonna go maybe just like a touch to the right. Come on, keep rolling. Not quite enough legs on it. We'll take the bird. We'll take the bird. That's a tough hole because you have to play it so far to the right, but even if you do, at least for that hole location, yeah, we're very close with it. That rough ate it up quite a bit more. Okay, back hole location today. Drivable par 4. I feel like a lot of the times you're gonna end up driving it long and have that little chip up. This tee box makes things interesting. Uphill 7. Like, if you just take a stock driver, you're running it all the way through. I think that's kind of the thing here. You don't really want to hit it into the rough, because the rough could take a pretty nasty kick. There's plenty of green though, so I think you're trying to just run it out the back, take a chip up, and get it that way. That's a pretty solid landing spot. I mean, it's gonna roll all the way through, but... That's a pretty nice touch. That's a pretty nice touch. It's like almost wanting to have hopped over the big downslope and then rolled to a stop. Now the question is, can we get the right chip from here? So it's a little uphill and a little bit on the lie. No! Oh, man. Easy bird, but oh, that is oh so close to taking the eagle with us. Alright, this hole all the way at the back, we get a little bit of wind going with it. I think this should be like easy hop, carry, roll. I might even need to put a little bit of loft onto it. Moderate landing, though. Alright, come on. Nice little 3 hybrid in here. Good strike. Ball's working back over. It's right to left up the hill, so we'll end up left of the hole. Oh man, the uphill did stop it. Sit, sit. I shouldn't have played the loft. I thought it was gonna have enough bouncing legs to get up that, but just off the mark on the read. We have an 11-footer up the hill. See, these are the ones that I feel like are so important to make. Come on. Let's keep things rolling. Now, if we go driver here... We took the layup last time. I think with the way this is, we probably want to drive it. Got real dark on this hole. It got like real dark on this hole. Yeah, there's a thought where you lay up with the 3-wood over and have like a shot coming in more at this angle. But you can also kind of go this way and play the pitch shot into it. Now, we're definitely already a little bit long. So I'm gonna play just that little bit of shape here, try and knock it just a touch. Okay. That's the only thing from there is there's a little bit more to deal with. So we're gonna have to try and make this putt, which is gonna require a lot of break. Just the way this is. Like, it's not a lot of pace. Well, that's a putt. That right there is a putt. Love to see those drop. My goodness. All right, a little bit on the fast side. Come on, get the carry, get the carry, get the carry, get the carry, get the carry. Kick right. Oh no. First bad break, but also like first really like bad shot. So we'll just get this 7-iron out into the fairway. That's crazy how far right that went. We almost put that too far right. Yeah, we would have had to hit like a hybrid or a 4-iron or something in here and roll it over. Definitely would have been a doable shot. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you're gonna squander some opportunities, so be it. It's all about how you bounce back. Oh, that's too far. Okay, it's a putt. It's an opportunity. Let's not walk away from a par 5 with a par. It's breaking. Breaking, breaking, breaking. I gotta look at this again. Feel like I'm giving up a lot of the hole. Ooh, close. That's a 10 spot going out. That's a 10 spot going out. Can we do a 10 spot on the back? I don't know. That would be pretty sweet. But that is also asking quite a lot. This is gonna be downhill, into wind, bound down. I don't think I need to hit any sort of shape on this. Just enough to get it to this downslope, feed us into the next level. And then we've kept ourselves fairly centered. So we have a little bit more of a shot at it. If you're over to the right, it just creates a different angle coming in. Okay, so this lob wedge is short all the way. Just because of the uphill. So if we're gonna call this about 130 or so, and then this wind somewhere like 5 miles an hour. Yeah, this is long. How can we do this? How can we do this? 116. Because I think this is gonna end up in here. So if I take the lob wedge and I give it like some good D-loft and a little bit of Take a little bit of the spin off of it. Can we maybe get something going here? All right, let's see it. Little bit on the fast side, which is not great. 101 fast, send it all the way out the back. Not a good time to miss the tempo on that. But I also think I overshaped it. All right, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. Because if that's 9 yards, then 60% is gonna play like 5. Just like just onto the green. We almost pulled off one of the craziest chips to keep the scoring streak going. Holy cow. That would have been something special. Alright, so the scoring streak ends on the 10th. That's okay. Some mistakes there on the par 5 and that, you know, costing us some potential strokes. Now we try and jump right back into things. Pitching wedge in, that would be 163, and then you're gonna get like 8 yards off coming back. 55, wind is gonna play a little bit more because of the elevation here. Oh no, I slowed it. All right, so a couple of missed tempos. This does feed a bit to the left. I don't know if I'm all the way back here. Stand up in the living room on the last shot, Kiz. It was so close. It was so dang close. We'll take that though. We'll take that though. Alright, let's get some good tempos going again. Let's get those good tempos back up and rolling. That's more like it. We're just gonna need those on the drives, or not on the drives, we're gonna need those on our approach shots. Don't wanna be putting ourselves out of position. Up 40, so that's 13 yards. More playing like 9 or so, which would be 102, 101. Little bit of wind. So this is playing behind the hole, which has some backspin. So we're just gonna take it. We're just gonna take it. Good strike, good line. Get all that natural backspin on it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, hit it too hard. I hit it, whoa, that hit way firmer than I thought I had it. Did I have my aim marker? Did I not reset my aim marker? Cause that blasted through. I gotta be a little bit more patient. That's a thrown score. That's absolutely a thrown score right there. I don't know why, I didn't even think about driving this hole. Probably a smart thing. Probably a smart thing to not. I do think if we get to the backstop here that we're gonna actually roll back too much with how steep it is. Alright, let's not do anything. Let's not do any more dum-dums. Let's not do anything else of the dumb variety. Ah, man, 12, that's... I'm gonna regret that one, I feel like. I'm gonna regret that one, I feel like. Okay. This is gonna be a big bomber. Right? This is gonna be a big bomber. Hit it out to the right, curve it around. I hit that one kind of fast. It's gonna put more curl on it. We're not in danger of the water, so I'm okay with it. But this hole, like, if you can get it far down and create some angles here. 205 now. I don't know how you, like, sit this gently, though. You almost have to fly it over with backspin or something. So 188, and then you've got like a 6 or 7 mile an hour tailwind on a downslope, and go 188 if I fully backspin it. 194, 201 probably carries a little bit more than that, so then you put some loft on it on a pretty substantial side lie. Alright, try and fly this one up and bite it. Perfect strike. Oh, we aimed it a little bit too far right, but sit. Sit, sit, sit. Oh, what distance control we have here today. Look at that shot. And that's all paid off because of the drive. The drive leaves us with the ability to take a 7-iron in here and really get some stick. That doesn't really do anything at the hole. There we go. Another eagle on the board puts us 14 through 14. Now we come into par 3. Short-ish, but very tight windowed here. The wind is off right to left. Okay, good strike. Gonna be a little deep. But we have bite. Just gonna be the downhiller coming back to it. So you've got the break at the start. A very subtle break in the middle, and then a little bit more going towards the hole. He's done it! He's made a putt! Alright, 102 feet uphill. This is a little bit uphill. I don't think this is anything that's gonna get us in trouble, so we'll just take a stock shot. $139 yards, but it's uphill 61. So if we need 154 to the flag, let's just say we're trying to land at like 149. You need 169 minus the wind there. All right, let's put her to the test. Let's put her to the test. Baby slowed it. Oh no. I think I took off a little bit too much. Maybe thought the wind was gonna still carry a little bit more. If you're gonna flight this on, it's gonna be 2 yards short. Something like here. And then this is gonna come out to the left. Try and replicate what we did on that earlier hole, but just this time get it right. Oh, that took a bigger kick left. Really nice touch, though. Really nice touch. Alright, 2 holes to go. We know we have a par 5 on the last, and this one is drivable, so I don't think you want to be taking the partial. I mean, I guess, like, the best chance is to take like a partial driver, or maybe not. Maybe not a partial driver, but I think we're gonna maybe just go for the slight overpower. On the 2, we baby slowed it. This is gonna take the kick to the left here. I don't know if it's gonna go forward enough to get on the green, or if we're just gonna be green side. Ah, it rolls down. Almost, that's tough. You almost have to land it more to the left here. I don't know, we had some weird kick, like we landed it short and it kicked right and then rolled left. It's a very tight window to actually get that. Alright, speaking of tight windows, We want to land it like here-ish. Up the hill and then the lie at our feet. And then let's see, it's naturally left. I overhit it. I held on to it just a little bit long there, and it took a pretty big skip. That took a pretty nasty skip on it. I was trying to like let it bounce and release, but like not really thinking about how up the hill it just wants to go away from you a bit. Alright, so if you start this outright to left, you're gonna get it on the tap there. It's gonna something here, maybe? I think I am like finding a newfound putting view for myself. Or I'm finding something. Something is making me see these putts a little bit better than I had been. Ooh, we are quite a ways back on this tee shot. So let's see here. You lay it up. And you've got 300 left. You play it out here and you have a shot. I thought I hit a worse tempo there, to be honest. Full backspin, 102. We're on the fairway, and now we've got 224 in, so now we've got to look. 4-iron's gonna land us, like, just past here. It's gonna take a lot of roll forward, and if it hits that slope, it's gonna roll all the way down and off, right? 225... 216. I think that's gonna be the better chance. You go straight at the flag and this all kicks out to the right. I'm gonna err on the left-hand side here. Wind could bring it back. If the wind brings it back too much, it goes left to right. Just don't want to block it all the way out. I hit it fast. Hit it quite fast, actually. Alright, and so this is kind of the spot of quote-unquote death, I would think, for getting there in 2. The goal here is to not de-green. Much momentum here. I'm a little bit too high out to the left, honestly, for it to come back to the hole. Okay, not a bad lag putt. Not a bad lag putt. I guess I could have played it on the shorter line. right, let's see here. Downhill 1 inch. We are trying to stay up towards the top. We are trying to stay up towards the top. 18 under, 17 under to open this tournament. I mean, there's not much more we could ask for here. I know we made some mistakes, crazy as it is, like should have at least had the 18, but we also hole 1 out on the first, so it's like, law of averages and all of that, but this is turning out to be a heck of a tournament so far, and we're actually making some putts as well, which is starting to bring some encouragement our way. So we've got the weekend round starting tomorrow, moving day. I don't know how much more there is to move on the leaderboard, but we're gonna try. Can only move so far from here. Another clean round, multiple eagles out there. Fantastic start. Started to miss a few tempos there, like the 12th hole. We should make that putt. The 9th hole and the 12th hole were some missed tempos. I think the 9th hole was also a misread. I think even if I hit my tempo on that, I don't know, 101 and fast, and I sailed the green, I think even with the perfect, I might have overcooked the D-loft. And there's nothing to say that we make an eagle on 9, but we definitely took ourselves out of an eagle opportunity with that mishit on the tee shot. Okay, let's take a look. I want to take a quick glance at event stats here at 20-foot proximity, but higher on the 1 putts, and we were 4 of 5 long and 7 of 7 medium. So we did sink putts, and then we missed that 1 short putt because I was a knucklehead. I don't know if I must have been playing way more pace on that putt than I thought I was, because it was a pretty short one. And it just like kept rolling, and then when it lipped, it like really took some momentum. So I think I had really overcooked that. We'll take it. 35 under through 2, sitting 1 back of the leader, at least on PlayStation. We're halfway to 70. We're halfway to 70. A lot to do between now and then, though. All right. Well, if you enjoyed that and you missed round 1, here's the YouTube. We put all of our rounds, our competitive rounds, over there. And now it is time to head on over to some college football Dynasty. So yesterday we unfortunately lost in the semifinals. Double overtime loss, big sad. But now we're into the off-season, postseason stuff. So now it's time to like lock and load and get ready for season 2. Penn State Dynasty. Year 2 start. Oh, I'm a knucklehead. Apparently I didn't change. The YouTube was under college football the entire time and not PGA. That was my bad. I copied the stream from yesterday, so there mayhaps were some people over on YouTube who were like, I'm not watching because that's not golf. When it in fact was golf, and it was, again, very good golf. you know, if we're gonna toot our own horn a bit. Also, gotta rep gotta rep Penn State. Gotta make sure, you know, we keep repping. I don't know how well this comes through. Intramural champion, you know, your boy's quick. Won the intramural 200-meter dash, which is funny because I think we also won the 4x2, but we pretty much would just, it was the club track guys, they're the frat guys, and the frat guys all competed against other frats. Also, what are the odds of this? I don't know if Tribe is still lurking around, but it pulls in Miami University as our as our practice team. All right, so we are going to do understaffed coverage skeleton here, because I think what I want to do when we go gameplay for year 2 of our Dynasty is I think I'm going to start playing a linebacker. I think we're going to give up defensive end for season 2 and play linebacker. So we need to get some reps. Defensive pursuit, we've got assist, strip, sprint, breakdown tackle, hit stick, cut stick, and blow up the blocker. All right, so mid read. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna try and take this middle stuff as best we can. Get the coverage sacks.
Spider. Ready. Come on, set.
I don't know if you just try and make a jump on that earlier. See, because I cleared out. I shouldn't overcommit to the flat. If the flat's open, the flat's open. I can't leave the middle of the field. Okay. I lost a little bit of focus there, apparently. I think I just thought the play was over, but you can't think the play is over.
Let's go.
All right, we're playing man. All right. They stopped the catch.
Ready.
Oh! I went truck stick. I should have hit pick. I should have hit pick there. Now, is that me? I took the under route, but should I always take the over route if there's 2 guys? Like, that's the part I don't know.
Easy.
So we're in hook curl, but touchdown allowed, but I don't think that's my fault necessarily. I need to look because I forgot what the control was. How do you jam a guy at the line? That's Chuck receiver. I think I had him with player locked receiver. No, it's conservative. I don't. Okay. So press is just nothing with X. Completions reset it. Man, stopping completions though altogether when you only have control over one dude. That's a very tall task. Okay. Maybe I'm only pressing from here. Good effort, good effort. I guess I'm going to the flat.
42 spider.
I guess that's
4-2
Oh, you know what? If it's man here, then yeah, definitely I'm going to the flat with him. Like if I'm playing here on the zone, I don't know if you should always be trying to truck stick on that or just trying to take the regular old tackle. I made a decision and that was the wrong one. I also don't know, like there must be good times to try and play for the strip, right? There must be good times to play for the strip. Also, nice pick. We like to see that. Like, I don't know if it's like when you gang tackle if you should try and go for the strip. Situational awareness. That's the big thing. Maybe you try and truck stick like when they're, like if they just caught the ball. All right, we like coverage sack. Nice. This is our best scoring thus far. Of course I give up a touchdown on the very last play, but we'll take it. We were gonna get the gold. All right, so I think we're gonna play linebacker. Try and make the most of it. Let's get back into our dynasty though. We've got off-season stuff, so it's recruiting, transfer portal. I don't know with the transfer portal, like, I think we do a lot of 3-star scouting, but outside of that, I think we leave it be. 4-star gems, we're going after hard. Those are already inquired about. Four-star right end. All right, let's look back at the team needs. Right end is not in need. Supposedly. But looking at the freshmen that we have, now we did get to keep Abdul Carter, but you're kind of gonna need somebody to step up behind that. So yeah, I think we still need to go after this dude. And I think hard sell, you just take a little bit of a guesstimation. Because we know the 1 green check mark. So we gotta hope that this is... Well, actually, the hard sell of starter. Well, not starter because you have Abdul Carter, but you could definitely be in the rotation. Number 2, you'll be a starter later. All right, so we have 1 running back, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna have Katron Allen. Unfortunately, Singleton is leaving us. Carpenter will probably go to like an 80. We can get a solid second running back. Or maybe we have to try and recruit another one. Yeah, these are all 3 stars. But like, I think this is where you go in and you just say, okay, these are the couple of guys that we have the best shot at. Now let's go and see if any of them are gems. Right? Like, I think we just have to start scouting guys and see if there are any 3-star gems just lurking about. Which there are not. Oh, this guy is quick. This guy is quick. 97 acceleration, 90 speed, 91 agility. Not as much awareness, not as much ball carrying. But he's the elusive back, right? He's the elusive back. This guy is gonna turn into like K-Tron's replacement. And he's a freshman too, so I think he's the most valuable. We'll send the house on this guy. Maybe hold off on the scholarship for now. Okay, so these will say the whole prospect list will include the transfer portal. Understood. Got it. Okay, so that's like the condensed view. All right, we need more quarterbacks. We're bringing one in. But, you know, Aller's staying with us. We've lost one already. He's transferred out. I guess you're supposed to have 5 on the roster? I mean, Stacy, the way it's looking, he's gonna be our QB of the future. All right. We've targeted some more guards. Need a left tackle. Oh right, we signed the 5-star Mevis. That's gonna be big. That's gonna be real big. Shelton's good. Williams is good. Yeah, like we're kind of in a great spot at left tackle depth-wise. I actually don't even know what we do. We signed the 5-star recruit. I don't know if he's gonna end up starting over Williams. There must be like random guys that just auto-sign and fill out your roster, right? We got 2 freshmen coming in, 1 senior graduating. Birchmeyer definitely gonna have the starting job, I would think, going into year 2 here. Alright, we need to take a look at linebackers. 1 left, 1 right, 2 middle. We've got good guys coming in at middle. We're graduating 1. Kalen King will be nice as a senior here. We got a nice recruit here at the 4-star. That's going to be pretty strong. Mid-80s there. Kadu will potentially start. Okay, left outside linebacker, definitely. I don't know why it says this is weaker. 78, 76, 67. I guess it's just the way that it's weighted. 2 free safeties. I mean, we're bringing guys in. Mills is graduating. Winston's gonna play another year for us. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll just see what prospects are at safety. I don't know what I wish it said, like, how many you need at each position or should have at each position. Alright, if we have guys without offers, let's take a look at a few of these. This guy's a transfer as a junior. So if we'd be taking him, we'd almost have to have him getting a lot of playing time. Junior Wheatley at 80. Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look at these free safeties. Maybe we find something. Yeah, maybe these guys, somebody out here is really worth pursuing. I don't know how much gems versus busts you'll get when it comes to transfer portal guys. You know, I think that's probably the big thing. All right, well, he's a 4-star. Well, I accidentally offered him a scholarship because the menus moved around on me, so I guess we're trying to get him. I mean, 4-star transfer might make starter. Honestly, I don't know what the stats are for him, but there's a chance he could start. I guess so long as the guys that you're trying to bring in aren't like crazy playing time driven, then maybe you can get some guys. All right, I know we're late to the party, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. I don't know that we're gonna be able to get this guy. Second transfer, sophomore. Where is our middle linebacker core? It's probably good to have some slightly older guys. Junior, yeah, I'll take a sophomore or a junior here. We've got a lot of guys coming in. Probably good to have some experienced folk. Let's go transfer portal specifically. This is where you just try and bring in somebody a little bit more polished. You're a 5-star man, Matt? Alright, let's see what we got. This guy, like, I can't believe we're still in the running for it. Maybe we just scout him and see if he was, like, anything crazy to go after. Alright, this is where it's like, are you just looking at... It's not great in man coverage. Zone coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. This doesn't even tell you about this guy's man coverage, which scares me. So maybe we'll try and get this guy out of Toledo. And this guy is just like, we will throw the scholar, like, I don't think he's gonna sign with us, but we can throw a lot of resources here for these guys. You know, so can try and pull pretty hard. Try and pull pretty hard for the middle linebackers. We've got a 4-star gem and the number 2 overall and a 4-star gem. So, you know, our middle linebackers are going to definitely be improving. Where's our outside linebacker situation at? Junior and 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen. I guess it's gonna be 2 juniors, a sophomore and a freshman. Senior and 2 sophomores. So definitely need to get... Hey, what's going on, Tara? How are you doing? Left ends. Okay, 4-star transfer junior. That's not the position I'm looking for, but hold on. Do we need a left end? Says we need 1. We have a 3-star signed. Dennis Sutton Jr. Okay, this might be like bring in another dude and then you could like redshirt the freshman potentially. Maybe. I don't know. I still haven't, like, we're gonna learn how we want to play the red shirt situation. But we want left outside linebacker, not... Don't have many options here. Do not have many options. So I actually am gonna scout them because I want to see if there's anyone that's really like over the top worth. Oh, we've scouted these guys before. Okay. Did we say we needed left outside linebacker age? I think so. Actually no, the freshman would be better here. These are just kind of bodies on a squad, but at the same time, we're competing with such an outside shot on him. I'm doing well, Tara. We having a good week in golf. Shot 18 under, 17 under for the first 2 rounds, so you know. Hey, I know it's a low scoring round for everybody, or low-scoring tournament for everybody, but for me, that's quite good. Left outside linebacker, terrible in zone coverage, both of them. I think this is the guy, though, that we would want to have over the other one. Right outside linebacker. Sophomore, freshman. Yeah, probably not bad to have another freshman in behind. Is there anybody, though, in the right outside linebacker that's, like, real good? Those are all transfers. Yeah, those guys are not gonna be so much in play. I think the 2 of these, just to try and keep that position kind of young, I think we've got some scouting to do. Alright, I think Matt Corker might just be our guy. Alright, so this guy we can definitely throw the house at. And then the question becomes, do we offer him scholarship? Right outside linebacker, we got Blue Skidoo coming in. Rojas is pretty good. Kadoo's gonna be very good. You know, is this guy looking? I guess that's the thing I don't know. Playing time is a grade C? That means that's what we can offer, right? Playing time is a C for him. We'll leave it at this. This should at least give us a good jump on him. Alright. Let's maybe try and get like one more freshman quarterback. QB here. We signed the number 6 overall. He's a 4-star gem. Yeah, now it's like, now it's a question of, can you find... Don't think we want to take a transfer, because a transfer is probably really looking for playing time. Yeah, you're not really going to get somebody transferring in to be the backup. Coach Prestige, we've got that, but apparently they're going to... They're going to Rutgers. The thing that's tough here is like finding ones that are at least a reasonable shot. Let's try and scout the 2 of these guys. I guess we probably should have looked ahead on this, considering we had our... We kind of knew the one guy was gonna go. Alright, we're not gonna offer a scholarship to this guy, but we are gonna try and get him in behind, because... See what we can do about development. 45 hours left. Anything that we would want to scout? I feel like left guard. A1 junior. Yeah, I guess left guard would probably be a good spot to take a little bit of a peek. It's like finding that balance of who is... Well, see, these guys are like, they're Pennsylvania leaning with Temple, so maybe you can find a gem amongst them. It's like... We're a little bit outside, but... Oh, apparently I have too many prospects. Alright, well I've already scouted Sweezy. That makes that easy. I wish it said in here if they were scouted or not. That would be kind of useful information. Oh, these are transfers. Right, okay, that changes things here a little bit. Yeah, because I would think we would want... Well, we have 2 freshmen coming in. So if we can find like a transfer gem, then you'd have a backup or a guy that could potentially compete. Alright, let's actually just go straight up transfer portal. Left guard. It says we scouted you already. Scout you. Right, I have to do this one at a time because somewhere I have... Somewhere I have too many. Is there somewhere I could take... Somewhere I can take off? Defensive tackles, right? Because what's our defensive tackle situation look like? Got a senior, 2 seniors are graduating. I gotta step into. I mean, this is like really weak. That's why I'm bringing in so many freshmen. So yeah, we're gonna bring some of those guys in. What position is this guy for that I'm... He's an athlete, and we're like dominating catch and traffic, wide receiver. $76, $83, he's graduating. $80. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with this as well. So let's just... Let's just try and sell this guy then. I mean, brand exposure is the one that, or to the house, hits most of them. All right. So that'll do it for recruiting for this bit. Draft results. Let's see how our guys did. So Tyler Ward went in the 3rd round. Singleton went in the 2nd. Unfortunately, nobody else drafted. But these were 2 star players. We had the Heisman, All-American. Yeah, these guys did good work for us. They did very, very good work for us. Alright, so we had 2 of 5 players drafted, so that does a little bit of work towards our master motivator. Now the question becomes, you know, we can't get the toughness boosts and stuff until next season because we only had 2. So we probably should go the recruiting route. Increase weekly recruiting hours for DBs. That's probably a good one. Like, these are just the costliest. Additional interest for every 10 hours spent. School grades have a larger impact. Boost to pipeline bonus. Yeah, so you just end up making it easier to recruit. Now, the other option is to also go into tactician. Because this actually boosts some accuracy and some different things, but I don't know like how many points we're gonna get overall and how we're gonna want to spend these. You know, I don't want to sit on these too long. We get them both from our other coaches, and maybe we just keep it that way, that like our guy is really good at getting people in and we rely on our coaches for boosting the team up that way. Because Architect XP for in-game, chance random skill cap when leveling up. And then this other one, you need bowl game wins. Okay, so this is just like boost visits. I think we're trying to get into talent developer, right? So interest boost, linebacker, you know, lower rated players will progress faster. You get 5 playoff wins. Persistent boost to job security, longer contracts. Home field advantage, composure penalties. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Players with 3rd to 7th round draft less likely to go pro, so you'd be able to keep them. Less likely to transfer. Oh, you can go and get the 2nd round guys to stay more. You're really looking to Dynasty, okay. Extra persuasion attempts, persuasions have higher success rates. Boost your primary pipeline. School's best 2 pipelines by 1 tier. Okay. Okay. But you have to get first round. We have to get first round draft picks. We have to get first round draft picks for that. I'm gonna buy this one. Lineman to fully scout. I don't know about that. Running backs getting off-season training boost. I feel like we could go with, like, getting the offense on the... O-liner drafted in the first 3 rounds. I mean, linebackers and DBs, for sure. O-line is hot in close games. Honestly, locking in the linebackers and the DBs in close games is probably going to be really good. I'll save the other 15 for now, but I actually like the concept of that quite a bit. Especially because they don't often get hot, so to, like, just start them hot at the end of a game that's tight. Alright, so we are leading in a few of these. We are second in a few, but looks like got a good chance at some of these people coming to play for us. There's just so much recruiting and things in the off-season. There's just so much. Oh, I guess you can get visits. Alright, so we're basically just at this point trying to lock up these 4-star gems, and apparently I've really got to go hard over Auburn here to get this guy out of Alabama, so that makes a lot of sense. Yep, there's nothing during a bye week, but we can definitely try and harp on some of these things. All right, we're good on all of that stuff. Is that Boston College or who? I can't tell what logo that is. Oh no, is that NC State? Let's see here. 4-star center or 4-star gem set. Yeah, that would just be a big upgrade. Like, he would be starting. He would absolutely be starting. So let's put him on a visit. Give him some coach prestige. That's another defensive tackle on the 4-star gems. What other gems do we have? Right outside linebacker and quarterback. Yeah, this guy's in a pretty good spot. right outside linebackers are not a great rating here. Not a great rating. I think Kadu will get the start over Wiley, and then Corker will be a nice guy to be able to rotate. I mean, I guess you only have it one at a time. So this is just to bolster things a bit. I don't think I actually have to do anything extra with the way that we're leading that. All right, middle linebackers. We offered this dude at a 4-star, but we're too far behind. Put him on a visit and just like immediately try and, I don't know, try and turn the tide. That might be a waste. Got so many defensive tackles, but like our defensive line needs some loving. Alright, this is just like a really good right end behind Carter, who's gonna be a senior, to rotate. No game-related info. I mean, there's no reason to not be scheduling these guys, like putting them on at the same week when there's nothing going on. There doesn't seem to me like there's any downside to it. Okay, nobody else is making it, whatever. I think left end might actually be in more need, right? Dennis Sutton, and then yeah. All right, get them working. Got this guy. Let's take a look at this defensive tackle situation that we've got going on. Because we've got 4 people that we're trying to recruit. We technically don't need any, but like looking at the stats of our starters, we need a lot. Durant could probably still start, but I think Andrews easily replaceable. I mean, potentially we could double freshman, and then like if we don't have to do it again. Yeah, this guy we're behind on. So I think we try and push ahead on this one, and then we've got 3 with 2 of them pretty well a lock. Okay, 260 hours left. The linebackers are good, running back. Let's just free up the spot. That's just an extra guy. And then maybe we can go back to that left guard list. Right, because were we trying to go transfer portal for left guard? I think we were. So we got 2 freshmen coming in that are 3 stars. If we can find like a 3-star gem out of the transfer portal, that would be a nice addition. Again, we've already scouted Sweezy. Alright. Not looking good there for the Akron guy. Is that Army's logo? Can't quite tell what's going on. 6'7". Junior, 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 sophomore, sophomore. Junior transfer, I think you have to go... I think you would need the sophomore for the backup. It's not really a great situation, honestly. Because it's 3 junior transfers. I feel like we looked at this guy already, right? Yeah. It's just tough because you're not really gonna... I don't know if you just go for another freshman. You'd have to immediately give an offer, but yeah, I don't think we have much choice. Number 11 at his position. Is that out of all of the transfers? Maybe. Yeah, I feel like I figured out the like regular season recruiting, but the transfer portal is a whole other animal. All right, so these are 2 guys out of high school. I mean, we have 2 3-star gems ahead of it. This is just like, you hope that somebody can... You hope that somebody can develop into something. So like, we'll throw resources at him, try and get inside his top tier, but I think you're gonna have to throw... I think you're gonna have to throw a scholarship at him if you want to get him on board. C- on the center. Well, we brought in a 5-star. We brought in a 5-star. The sophomore is the weak link here. Freshman. I mean, it's gonna be sophomore, freshman. But like, yeah, could definitely do with. Definitely do with another right guard as well, I guess. Not that we have many options. One dude from the transfer portal. What are the other right guards? Sign. Oh, we're out of players, that's why. Alright, well, we've already scouted that guy, so. Cannot. You were a dud. Alright, we'll take some scouting chances on some of these out of market guards. That be one right there. So we've got 2 right guards signed. One of them is a 3-star gem. Yeah, we'll, send the house on this guy. I don't know how far off we are on a chance with him. So I'll leave it at this, I think. We could throw a scholarship his way to really try and persuade. But I don't know how big of a deal it is, because I think I'd rather have the Agile over the Pass Protector. You know, get the pulling guards and stuff. Whoops. Still got a little bit of recruiting left to do. We got one wide receiver, technically two, right? Because we have the athlete here. We may as well add, oh no, we can't schedule the visit? Oh, because he's bugged, cool. Yeah, love when that's the case for us. So we'll just try and stay ahead of North Carolina for this guy. They're apparently the only ones in the team needs. We have team needs. Why is it? Is it because these ones are like still on the under? I'm not following. We have a lot of things that it says we need. I mean, I don't know what else to scout. I guess because we need these guys set up, somebody gets a visit. Try and lock this quarterback up, I guess. Nope, can't visit, can't visit, can't visit. Okay. These guys are, we're being quite honest, nobody tell them, but they're just kind of bodies on the roster that we hope that they develop. Prospect list. Maybe we could try and upgrade our kicker or punter. This guy was a bust. Hours. I don't have any room left on my recruiting board. Things are getting pretty clogged, huh? Things are getting pretty clogged. Yeah, if you already signed them though, you can't drop them off. Okay, okay. Free safety, that's one that we should look at. We're trying to get this 4-star. Alright, so let's do this then. We got 50. Oh, we can do 75. Let's take DM player off. Let's throw that. Let's give him a visit here. And, yeah, we've already offered him a scholarship. We'll leave it at the 5 hours. I'm not gonna just throw a scholarship at somebody for the sake of it. So many off-season things. Okay, so we got 4-star tight end, 4-star defensive tackle, 4-star free safety. That's big. You know, oddly enough, I don't remember recruiting the tight end, but 4-star tight end sounds good to me, especially because we had one go to the draft. Okay, so middle linebacker gone, left guard gone. Well, that at least frees up a little bit of space for us. I am trying to get through this recruiting as fast as we possibly can. Locked out. You went somewhere else. All right. Yeah, 4-star gem defensive tackle is ours. 4-star free safety is ours. Oh, his was, okay, he was the athlete. He wasn't a wide receiver, he was a tight end. Perfect. 685 hours though. Like, what do we do? What do we do? Wow, look at that. The 79, 78, 78. We brought in a 4-star. Junior, see, okay, yeah. I mean, pretty balanced across the board there. I don't know what else we're recruiting. Free safeties are all locked up. I mean, we can look at strong safeties or a cornerback. 83, 82, and then some 76s. Yeah, let's see if we can get a good, let's see if there's any good cornerbacks out there. I know it's late. That's kind of the really hard part here. Junior transfers, so you'd have to be like really good. And they're 3 stars. Yeah, you'd have to have like a 3-star gem. All right, we'll take a look at you because this is close. This guy's coming out of junior college. We're way behind. Transfer sophomore. All right, let's do some recruiting or scouting on these guys. All right, 3-star gem. That might have been easy. Because I think with a 3-star, I think even in this cornerback situation, we've got a 4-star coming in. 82, 83, 4-star to 3-star gem. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be worth pursuing. So we'll throw him one of the scholarships. And we'll throw a bunch of hours at him. Because the big thing with this is, the way I see it, is we run a 4-2-5 defense. So we're probably always running like a 3rd cornerback. You've got the nickel corner over the linebacker most of the time. You know, maybe if we run some like 4-4 and stuff like that changes, but I think the cornerback is a good call there. I guess you're like Austin or Tatum, I would think are gonna be good there. Maybe we should look at strong safety. It's so high because of Winston, but you kind of want the guy in behind him to be a little bit better. Right, we signed these two. So we have a chance with this guy. Yeah, he's our better opportunity. So let's take a look at this safety. We scouted you already, gosh darn it. That's the thing too, a lot of these players, we're getting to the point where we've scouted already. And like if this guy's a 3-star gem, you just throw stuff at him. No. How about guys that are ready for a visit? This defensive tackle and this kicker. Three-star kicker. What did I know that was an accidental thing. But we kind of need to bring in a guy behind. It's like the same thing with like the punter here, is you're just trying to develop somebody behind them. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I'll throw... I guess we'll just try and lock this kicker up so we can be done with it. Sure, come visit. And then I want to take a look at defensive tackles because I got to see if this is the guy we need, right? 4-star gem and then a regular 4-star. Just, I feel like I wouldn't really mind replacing some of the lower guys on this roster. This is like a really good defensive line incoming class. Like, they are probably going to take over. You got Durant and then who? Andrews is like, okay, yeah, like you're going to get maybe all of these guys rotating on the defensive line in their first season. For 65 hours. Guess I'm just like struggling on the where to allocate the rest of our resources here. Maybe you just are trying to get a... See, going after the 3-stars, like, I guess you just hope that somebody develops into something, right? That's the only thing I can think, is that you're just, like, you hope somebody turns out. We don't really have much for options. Transfer... Junior transfer at strong safety. Who's what? Maybe gonna get some play time, but like, you're not really rotating Winston. It's like, this guy's just a safety net. Whoever you take just feels like it's pretty loaded on freshman class. Virginia Tech. Because his Redmond, I feel like I already scouted him, right? Yeah. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I don't think I have... I think you just end up with a lot of... I think you just end up with a lot of leftover stuff. 350 hours left over, but like, what else am I to do with it? Alright, let's see if anybody else locks up. Alright, we got a kicker. Center is locked in there as well, and we are first on everybody else's list. Okay, players at risk of transfer: cornerback and tight end, 75 and 72. It's kind of expected. We're backfilling positions. Okay, so now we have officially transferred over into the next season. So taking a look here, we see the classes have moved. Okay, so probably want to take a look at a wide receiver. Rucci, yeah, I mean, a right tackle would be nice. We need wide receiver depth because right now we don't have much of it. And unsurprisingly, some of our less stellar corners and stuff are not not too thrilled about things. Okay, so you're almost in. Alright, we've put you up ahead. I mean, nothing much else to do here. I can't, I know I can schedule a visit now, so let's get you in. Three-star. Do we have any big dogs left? 4-star gem, we're still trying. Week 2. Okay, I can swap things around. Give this man the hard sell. I will say some of this stuff on recruiting does get a little bit redundant. But at the same time, I do get it, and it's stuff that you gotta manage. Man, we almost have this guy locked up. It's gonna be too late for the visit, I think, for Emery, but yeah, we'll still try and press forward if we can. Three-star gem, 3-star gem, 3-star gem. Right guard. Three freshmen coming in, then you got the sophomore. Yeah, see, like, I can't just keep putting guys on scholarship. But then again, these guys are gonna, this guy would come in over Eberly. Can't put him on a visit. 3 right guards on scholarship, that seems excessive. That seems very, very excessive. 3-star gem and some 4 stars, so definitely bolstering things here. Visits are scheduled, cool, visits are scheduled. Side linebacker. Yeah, I mean, I think you just leave it as is. Need scholarship. Well, you know, need is a very strong way to phrase it. Don't want to put a 3rd right guard on. I might just end up leaving it as is. Like, I know we have a lot of leftover hours, but maybe I'm being too stingy with the scholarships. All right, 4-star right end, 3-star halfback, 3-star right guard, and we are still sitting in the top 3 and pretty clear-cut leaders on some of these. Oh, that was some big. Again, tight end and cornerback. Position changes? Oh. So now I can, like, look at the roster and say, like, I wanna change some guys around. Okay, so now we get to see the starting. So this guy was a 4-star. Was he a 4-star gem? Started at 76. I think you redshirt him. I think you redshirt him and then you end up starting him over Prabula. Because does junior redshirt mean that this is his third year, or does this mean that, like, how does that play out? Junior redshirt, is this his third year of eligibility, or does he still have 2? Whoops, I don't want to look at the other schools. Carpenter, Wallace, Coles, Barrett. Oh man, some of these dudes are... Alright, you just better hope that some of these guys develop, because... 68, not great. 68 is not great. But maybe that's just how it is for some of these, because Shaughnessy was a 4-star, he comes in at 67 overall. Yeah, so we'll see how stuff goes. I can understand, like, Lindley wanting to... transfer. So how does this work? You go to athlete, is there a separate athlete denotion? Or was the guy that we picked up for tight end a transfer? I think that's why I'm... Because it just has their class. Development trait star develops faster than other players. Impact develops at a faster rate than normal. Because Cross and Dinkins definitely had playing time. Is Reynolds the guy that we just brought in? It automatically put him as a red shirt? I guess you probably would, right? You would leave Cross and Dinkins as your top guys and redshirt him for behind so you get an extra year out of him. Got Memphis out here. Don't really know what I'm looking at with the, like, who would I be position changing? Because apparently you can make quarterback position changes. What? What? Is it just that, like, some of them I can't? Because it seemed like when I went to, like... Okay, for whatever reason, I think it just bugged out and, like, tight end wasn't showing it. 82 on the left guard. Right guard 81 and right tackle 80. I wasn't planning on shifting anyone around. So tackle, yeah, like look at these freshmen. These freshmen turned out pretty good. 75s. Solid. These are right outside linebackers. Whipple all the way at the back, but Keenan is solid. Free safety. Tatum and Wheatley holding down the fort. Austin Traham behind. Then obviously Winston being the big dog that he is. 64 for the freshman. 67 here. I mean, obviously you just hope that both of those guys pan out. Is there anything to do here? National Signing Day. Emory unfortunately went to Ohio State. Don't have any hours, so it's just, there's nothing. I don't know about the position changes thing. I don't know about the position changes. That's a lot of XP. Alright, now Lindley's sitting at a 79 now, so he went up. Collins at a 75, he also went up. Training results. Okay, so the off-season training is just a thing that happens. Now look at this. Carter is a 95, same with Winston Jr. We got Aller up to a 93, Kalen King at a 90. Katron got up to 89. Some 88s. Okay, some improvement. Some improvement. And our defense is actually a bit stronger than our offense, which makes sense given the way that we have some of the stuff set up. Okay, that's definitely solid. That is definitely some good stuff. Yeah, we have 65 points here, so I guess the off-season training probably is done. And maybe I should have had some more stuff in there. O-line hot through. I like the defensive backs being hot in close games. Do we want stuff in recruiting? Because we could definitely put in some O-line, D-line stuff. Secure the trenches. We'll get some recruiting boosts here, I think. We'll decide later if we want to put more hours in. I know we're gonna need more points for the Master Motivator part, but it's also gonna require at least another season's worth. I think you would want to have it where let's get the QB hot. We'll still save some points, but we'll go with that. Alright, I'm trying to get us into one game. I'm trying to get us into one game here. Encourage transfers. Custom conferences, upgrade coach skills. I don't know why there's two things of upgrade coach skills. Oh, we have an 85-man roster. I have 97 guys. I'm gonna have to make cuts. What is encourage him to transfer? Probably, right? He's a 59. Yeah, he doesn't. He's the only guy on the team to encourage a transfer. See ya, buddy. Poor Dzansky. What's going on, TFR? How you doing, dude? grinding away through the off season. I know it's playing the game, but like I want to play a football game, you know? I want to get one in. Oh joy, right? Okay, so we've made it to the preseason. We've made it to the preseason. Okay, and now recruiting starts all over again. Oh boy. How's this gonna work though? Like depth chart, is there gonna be a part that I have to make cuts? Is there gonna be a part where I have to make cuts? I guess so, right? That's fullback. I was confused for a second. I was like, oh, I thought that was... I'm looking at all of these tight ends. But yeah, I guess we put tight ends in the fullback position. See, Shaughnessy, like, you wanna... I need to have a freshman. Like, I need to have guys developing behind. So do you encourage, like, this guy to transfer and then... I don't know, I wish it would tell me a little bit more info with the depth chart. Evans looks insane. Yeah, 99 speed, 97 acceleration, 91 agility. Dude's not strong, but he's got decent awareness. His catching is... like, his catching is lower, and his catching in traffic. But, like, he's your burner. 97 jump, like, he's your guy you just... You get the afterburners going and you hope that he just gets by people. I don't know if there's like anything for me to do here. Because there's definitely... Okay, so this is actually putting a left guard at the right guard spot. I guess because our right guards are so bad. Wait, hold on. Abdul Carter is our starting left end. Dennis Sutton is our... That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I have to like do something dumb here. So you swap them. So Carter... This Sutton shouldn't be our left end. Our left end should be Dennis Sutton. Cause like, how would you... That was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. Like, why is our... Then we have a right end. That's down there. Like, I have guys for the position. Weird. Weird. Alright, we stocked up at defensive tackle, though, this offseason. Left outside linebacker is not... Okay. Why are these flipped? Auto reorder? The entire depth chart? I probably should, right? It just seems a little bit weird here that I need to manually do this. Not reset players. Just wanted to... Okay, the column means nothing here. Left outside linebacker. 83. Behind the 86. No, but that's... Okay, the problem is I need Rojas, because this is my right outside linebacker position. Do I have... Where are my other right outside linebackers? 76. 75. And then at my left, I've got 83... I don't know if there's part of me that just thinks I should probably be reordering the whole thing, but at the same time, like, why would it be so wrong? Alright, so we're gonna have a freshman here. Look at these two freshmen battling it out to, get that starting gig. I'm almost wondering if we have two middle linebackers. If we redshirt one of these guys, get an extra year out of them. Like maybe take Jadowski here. Redshirt him, give him an extra year, and that way when Kalen King graduates, yeah, probably gonna do that. All right, corner depth chart. E6, 84, 81, not too bad. All right, free safeties, 83 and a pair of 81s. And then strong safety, obviously you got Big Dog. Kevin Winston Jr. Yeah, Mills was just kind of a body. So was Moffitt. Guys that just didn't really pan out. Okay, so team needs. You've got Aller graduating. I think Stacy is pretty much set to take over for Prabula. Allen's graduating. Carpenter will be an alright replacement. We're gonna have to really reload here. We need 4 wide receivers. Yeah, wide receivers are gonna need it big time. We'll have Saunders for next year, or should. Need some deep threats. Everybody's a deep threat except for Shaughnessy. But yeah. A lot of guys in the upper 70s to 80s going. So yeah, we'll start with wide receiver and go from there. Let's go wide receiver here. 5-star, absolutely. Let's just go top prospects and see what we got. All right, proximity to home, nope. Five-star, 5-star. These are all pretty tight. So like, I think the 5-stars we just recruit. I think these guys were a little bit outside of their realm, so this guy will scout. I just think with them being like pretty close, we gotta find the gems, or at least find the not busts and go after them. We gotta be a little bit more aggressive, I think, with some of these on this season. Deep threat. Deep threat. Physical and deep threat. All right, let's do this. So you guys, no scouting. You're just what's the deal here? Why can't I action? I mean, I'll offer you a scholarship. I'll offer you a scholarship. And I guess all the 4-stars will scout and see if there's any 4-star gems to be made aware of. No, you're a bust though. Get out of my board. Ugh. Duds. Yuck. Yeah, the fact that I can't... Maybe it's too early to start recruiting. Maybe you're just scouting, getting your board ready. Let's go maybe one more wide receiver. Just maybe keep it in pipeline here. How are you in my pipeline, but... deal break, okay. You were a bust. You were a bust. Yeah, check out some of these guys that have like, that are 4-star and major interest in us. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of scouting on wide receivers, but we need them. We need them, we need them, we need them. Because if we get 4-star gems, we're like, that's auto offer. And also, if they're busts, they're auto out of here. Hello, sir. Scholarship for you, my friend. Alright, so these other ones, they're just kind of regular, but guys to keep on our radar. Alright, so that's a lot of wide receivers being targeted. We're gonna be in an okay spot with these. It's just we gotta get a good left tackle in behind. Right tackle lacking a bit. So let's try and get some of those. Offensive tackles, let's hit up our pipeline. Any 5-stars? Nope. Okay, those are... kind of tight, even though we're in the lead. All right, well, at least we found a bust. Don't know how much we want to invest in here in general. Like, some of these guys, yeah, were definitely... Some of these guys are definitely, like, out of reach a little bit. Who's got us in for 5th? And Shakir? I mean, it's good to find the bus, but at the same time, hey, there we go. All right, this guy is a 4-star gem, so hello, offer. All right, 765 hours to go. We've got needs to address. Running back definitely being something we need to get stronger. Left outside linebacker. I just don't think we play a ton of left outside linebackers, so let's go cornerback as our next thing, and then I think running back. Let's go corner here. We've got my pipelines. Yeah, I mean, these are always gonna be competitive. We're gonna start with the ones that have us as, like, very promising. I'm not dropping down that far, though. Like, the 3-star... The 3-star gems are nice, but I feel like with where our program is at, you just can't... Okay, you're getting an offer, sir. Well, that was easy. You're gonna be gone, and you're gonna get a scholarship. And you're gonna get a scholarship. I'm feeling like Oprah out here. Feeling like Oprah with these scholarships. All right, running back, running back, running back, running back. Feel like I'm getting a little bit more proficient. Still takes a long ass time, and I don't think I'm gonna actually play any football. Today is menu manager. Today is menu manager. All right, this guy is outside, but I think you just throw him an offer. Worst case, he turns out as a 4-star. I think for these other ones that are maybe a little bit hesitant. Elusive back, elusive back. 6th, 2nd, 5th. Receiving back, receiving back. I think if anything, we'd want another power back or elusive back. So we'll take a look at you. Scouty, scout, scout. You're a 5-star, so offer. For everybody else, we're gonna do due diligence here. Oh, it takes so much to scout them. Gem? No, you're all average. Alright, so this guy is a receiving back. The other two power and elusive backs. I think we'll put scholarships out for these guys. Maybe it's a bit much, but we're trying. We need running backs behind, especially considering we run some double running back looks and some different things. All right, could make it interesting. We could get a quarterback battle going for the freshmen, but that would only really be if you get a 5-star. number 2 overall. All right, so I think what we'll do... I actually think for the 5 stars, because we already have a quarterback that's a 4-star gem and is at a decent spot to, like, progress some. I don't have good proximity to home there. I think I'll take a look at some of these QBs and actually scout them, which I know seems a little bit weird. But because it's so tight, I want to make sure that we're not throwing one at a bust. So that's my thinking there. Actually, no, that's a 4-star. Alright, so let's take a look at these couple of quarterbacks. Deal breaker. Playing time. I didn't see that. Alright, so like, I would think that you just throw a scholarship at this guy and... I mean, do you throw scholarships at both? It says we need 2 quarterbacks. Could make for a very interesting situation. Yeah, why not? Why not? Halfback, fullback is joke position. Got some right tackles already. Situated defense. Okay, we can go for a defensive tackle. Defensive tackle and free safety. Upgraded our punter core. Our kickers here. I think I might need to do something about that. Our kicking is getting worse. Alright, defensive tackle. Let's go to my prospects, or my pipelines, and see what we got. These are all tight. See if anybody here is worth fighting for. Starting to run a little bit lower on ours, but defensive tackles we get quicker scouting, so we'll find out for cheaper if guys are good or not. Apparently 2 of them are not good. Do we have any defensive tackles that are like maybe out of our pipelines that we can take a shot at? Okay. I mean, he's number 1 overall. Take a look at these top 2 guys, just make sure. Yes, sir! Sir, yes, sir! I've never seen one of those before. A 5-star gem? Excuse me? Now, I know it is going to take a lot to get this man from California onto my team, but I tell you what, we're giving him everything that we've got. Oh boy. Okay, they do exist. Very rare, I'm pretty sure. Alright, 75s on the freshmen. Those were all 4-star gems, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Are you also? Because if you're a 5-star gem as well. All right, we'll throw scholarships at the 2 5-stars here. 330 hours left. What is the weakest? Free safety and kicker probably are the big things, because we can't neglect the kicker. We're gonna have to make some field goals, especially if we end up moving difficulties at any point. All right, can we get a 4-star gem? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Well, you, sir, unless... We'll keep you just in case things go sideways here. Prospects. I think I need a power kicker and a... Oh my god, the kickers are always so bad. Why, oh man, why are there always so few? Like, I have to make sure they're 4-star. Accurate, power. Alright, I guess I know where we're spending our scouting hours. It's on these freaking kickers. Hey! Okay. 3-star gem? No? How about the other power kicker? I don't think the power kicker is like as important. But that being said, we've got 2 guys graduating here, can probably make a little battle out of it for the other spot. I don't know, do we want to send out... Like, do you want to scholarship these guys? That's the real question. I mean, I guess you could lock them up. This guy probably should. 3-star gem is like the best. Instant lock! That's how you know it was a mistake. Alright, well we got a kicker. We'll see if he pans out better than the freshman kicker we currently have. Oh, that's funny. That is very funny. Okay, so A-, left outside linebacker. Yeah, let's take a look at left outside linebacker. We're almost through it. Gotta go after these top dogs. He's in our pipeline. It's a long way down to the next one. But I think that these 3 guys, we only need 1. So let's take a look. 4-star gem. Well, I think that makes our job pretty easy. Alright, so that guy's a bust. This is kind of our second. You're gonna get an offer. 45 to go. Let's try and see what is in store for left tackles. Got Trask, who is the #1 overall dude. If he's a 4-star gem, then definitely go in on it. Alright, throwing a couple of options around here. Alright, well that was very fortunate. That's recruiting. Throwing out a bit more scholarship. We're not doing custom schedules. We'll go with whatever we got. Alright, well, you know, we're not gonna have time, unfortunately, to actually play anything. I know you're gonna transfer, Lindley. I get it. What do you want me to do about it? He's the second, or no, he's the 3rd dude on the list, like. Unless do I move him up the depth chart? Because how does the... Yeah, show me the red shirts, because I need, like, who is currently... How would this even work? Why is it saying that you could redshirt guys that are seniors? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't it only be freshmen that you can redshirt? That's the part that I don't quite understand here. Like, why are there sophomores that seem to be eligible for it? That doesn't... Yeah, players can play in up to 4 games and be redshirt, but... Does that just mean, like, does redshirting actually just mean you sit out a season and maintain eligibility? It's not like a freshman only thing, because that's what I thought it was, is like you redshirt your freshman year and then that's it. And I think you would have to look at the depth chart and then decide. Cause like, I'm trying to think here. Do you put Stacy on red shirt? Cause then he would be like a low 80s coming in his first season. You already have Smolik. I feel like tight ends. Is that just saying that he's got his... Isn't he... I thought he was a brand new freshman. Dinkins is a senior. Because I don't think the game does an auto redshirt for you, right? Or is McGill is the new one? I guess I already had Reynolds. Well, like this guy, if he's a freshman and you've got 4 guys starting in front, like that to me says redshirt the dude. And like to me, I feel like I should redshirt Stacy. I don't think there's anyone there. There's so many guys here, like I think you would redshirt Shaughnessy, although like his stats aren't great. But you're just gonna give him a year to... Give him the year to develop. It's like same with this, like redshirt the dude. I mean, I don't expect the injuries, so like I think you redshirt the last guy and redshirt freshman? Yeah. Like, some of this is just keeping the depth where it makes sense. Like, Gonzalez here as a freshman, he's just off the pace, like, then you can get an extra year out of some of these guys. Defensive tackles, I give this guy a year to develop, and then I don't know, do you hold off on one of these guys? Because Everett and him, and then 2D tackles, 2D ends. Jadowski, because these guys are so close, like you give him an extra year to develop, and then you've got him and Haslam. Can always break the red shirt if there are injuries. We've got so many right side linebackers. Same with Keenan, give him some time to develop. 3 safeties, we've got enough of them. We'll put Austin on it. How many guys can you redshirt? I feel like there's gotta be a limit to it. I feel like this is too low to be trying to hang on to the development. I mean, maybe... Yeah, why not? Again, you can break the red shirts if you get some guys in. Alright, so we got recruiting to do. I know there's a lot of menuing, but now that we're into the beginning of next season, we should be set up for tomorrow to actually play some football. So I do apologize. I know for some people this is interesting, or at least like easy to listen to. I know for others, and you know, there is the part of my brain that wants to actually play the football. We'll get to that tomorrow. Yeah, it's just that part of the Dynasty grind, which like I enjoy. It tickles my brain. It just takes a little bit longer than I'd maybe like it to. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be back 7:30 Eastern, same time as per usual. TGC rounds, if you missed them, TGC rounds are up over there. Tonight's round will go up on YouTube tomorrow. They're pretty dang good. They're pretty dang good. So I recommend the watch. Also, if you're interested, we've got our Elden Ring DLC playthrough going up over there, and the whole Elden Ring playthrough is up from a couple of years ago. But yeah, so appreciate y'all hanging out. We're gonna go and say hello to Mr. Mikey Angelo Gaming. He's playing some PGA. And we will reconvene back here tomorrow night. With that, I bid you all adieu, a good night, and we are Penn State.